Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day. And the other day, the Chicago Cubs made a decision and decided to sign Jorge Lopez, who is a relief pitcher, and most recently played for the New York Mets until they released him after he completely threw a tantrum. After having a rough outing, he threw his glove into the stands, and even though he didn't mean it, he said that the teams, well, it sounded like he said the team sucked, but he said something like he was a terrible, the worst, or he said it made it seem, the media made it seem like he said he was on the worst team ever, but what he really said is that he was the worst, that he is the worst teammate ever, or something like that, that he's the worst teammate, and ultimately, even if that was not said, I still think the Mets were going to release him just because of the fact that doing something like that definitely does not make management happy. Throwing your glove into the stands, I don't think that makes anybody happy. Maybe the fan that caught the glove obviously was happy, but outside of that, I don't see why anybody else would be happy about it. But, I mean, yeah, Lopez, he's not a bad pitcher. I mean, had a terrible 2023 season. I mean, has pitched solid this year before getting released with the Mets. It's not like he got released because he absolutely sucked. He got released because of what he did, throwing the glove into the stands, and then his post-game comments. He had a 3.76 ERA in 28 games and had a 1-2 record. That's not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. It's not like we're going to release you, or, it's not bad enough numbers to get released, right? It's not why he got released. He pitched 26 innings this year, giving up 25 hits, 13 runs, 11 earned runs, 3 home runs, 11 walks, and 19 strikeouts. So he hasn't been terrible, but 2023, he was terrible. He played for 3 teams. He played for Baltimore, Miami, and Minnesota. And in that course of the 2023 season, he played 49 games, had a 5.13 ERA. 2022 was a really good year for him. He was an all-star. 2022 with Baltimore, he had a 1.68 ERA in 44 games with a 4-6 record, pitching and 48 innings, giving up only a total of 9 runs. But then, was with Minnesota that same year, pitched 23 games, and had a 4.37 ERA. Now, season before, 2021 with Baltimore, before Baltimore decides to trade him, Baltimore trades him 2022, being an all-star, trades him to Minnesota. He becomes absolutely terrible with Minnesota with a 4.37 ERA. Now, before that, in 2021 with Baltimore, he had a 6.07 ERA. 2020 with Baltimore, in 9 games and 6 starts, 6.34 ERA. 2020 with Kansas City, in 1 game, 27 ERA. 2019 with Kansas City, in 39 games and 18 starts, a 6.33 ERA. So he's had a couple solid seasons this past season with the New York Mets in 2024. Look at 2022 with the Baltimore Orioles. But outside of that, he hasn't been very good at all. Let me know your thoughts on the signing for the Chicago Cubs in the comment section, and peace out.